Hey guys, it's Steve with Futures and Charts. And today is Wednesday, November 12th. And so the yesterday was an interesting day. We're Monday I showed the chart of things trying to get up to that upper end of the channel that I had drawn on the chart there. And yesterday actually blew through that pretty handily. It was up like 7 cents yesterday on diesel. And so sometimes things like that will happen just because there's an event like the government opening up basically is what caused that. And now everybody's kind of rethinking things and think, oh, buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. And so it's down about 6 cents today, and which is kind of what I was thinking would happen. I didn't think it would go this high. I was looking on the charts for the diesel futures. Yesterday's high was higher than what it's been for like 2 years. So, like when you're buying fuel, there is a basis built into it. So, right now the basis is kind of low. So, it's the actual pricing of it isn't as high as it's been like last summer, but it's still on the futures end of it's still really high. So, I think this thing is going to correct. It may fill that gap that we were looking at, and so I'm just going to take you over and show you the chart and explain to you what I'm thinking. And it's good now that it's broke through that trend line. It's going to have to probably settle back and just maybe trade sideways for a little while, just to you maybe get back into that channel and see what it's going to do. But it's until you start seeing another pattern after a pattern is broken and it starts forming another pattern, we'll just have to kind of be patient and see what happens and what it does. So, but let's go have a look at the chart. Okay, so what I'm showing you now is just the basically the market where crude is down 150 and diesel is down 6.6, basically 0.067. So let me click on the chart here, and as you can see, as you can see over here, the we're basically giving back everything it went up yesterday. So the lines I was putting in the other day are right about here. And we got one more on the bottom side. So that was the channel it was trading in that it popped out of yesterday. But as you can see, we're back right in the middle of it right now. So if you drew a line in the middle, that'd be your median. And it's trading back to that median right now. And I would expect it to settle back into that. And I think that's when we're going to have our, whether it's a slow or quick move, it's gonna start to go, because just seasonally, as a general rule, and it should be starting to go down this time of year, unless it's like I talked about Monday, unless it gets super cold back east and the heating oil demand just goes through the roof. So and that's a possibility. So we'll just have to see what happens, see if it breaks through this bottom trend line here, and if it does, then I would expect it to drop some more. So, but I think since this is a high that goes back to, let me click on the 2-year chart here. As you can see, it's, it popped up. Well, the previous high was right in here at about 254, and we got as high as about 259 on the futures. So, it got up there plenty high for this time of year especially, so it's just kind of odd. And I know that some people, and now it's even dropping more, it's down over 7 cents, but just because of the inflation aspect, I think the powers that be don't want oil to go crazy. So I don't expect it to. I don't expect it to go nuts or do anything, to the upside that would be, detrimental to the inflation side of things, because I know we're trying to get that down. So, people are pulling strings and doing what they do. So it's just, we just got to play with the hand we're dealt, I guess. So, but that's what the diesel looks like. Let's refresh this here and see what the crude oil looks like, and it's doing the same thing. It's dropping, and the crude oil market looks so much weaker than the diesel that I just think if it keeps being weak like this, it's going to drag the product prices down with it. So, but that's just my opinion. So if you guys like my opinion, subscribe and give me a thumbs up and comment in there and let me know what you're thinking as well. And of course, you can always call me at 406-450-1282 and we can discuss it on the phone too. So, all right, that's what I got for you in this one. Thanks.